How I Found a Homeless Kitten. One chilly afternoon in November, as I walked home from school, I took a different path through a quiet alley behind the local bakery. The wind was brisk, rustling the fallen leaves and carrying a slight hint of rain. As I zipped up my jacket, a soft meowing sound caught my attention. It was faint, almost drowned out by the bustling noise of the city, but it was definitely there. Curious, I paused and listened more intently. The meowing continued, and I followed the sound to a small, discarded cardboard box near a dustbin. Peering inside, I was surprised to find a tiny kitten. The kitten was all alone, looking up at me with big, scared eyes. It was so small and fragile, with fur matted and dirty. My heart sank at the sight. "Hello there," I whispered, not wanting to frighten it. The kitten meowed again, this time a bit louder, as if asking for help. I looked around, hoping to find its mother or perhaps an owner searching for it, but the alley was empty. Knowing I couldn't just leave it there, I gently scooped the kitten up. It was so light and trembled in my hands. I decided to take it home, at least to get it out of the cold. The kitten didn't resist. It seemed to understand that I was trying to help. As soon as I got home, I set up a cozy spot for the kitten in a cardboard box lined with a soft towel. I warmed some milk and tried feeding it with a spoon, which it lapped up eagerly. It was starving. After it had eaten, the kitten curled up in the towel and fell asleep, exhausted but safe. That evening, I discussed the situation with my parents. We agreed that we couldn't ignore the kitten's plight, and decided to take it to the vet the next day for a checkup and to see if it was microchipped, indicating it might have an owner who was missing it. The visit to the vet revealed that the kitten was about 6 weeks old and wasn't microchipped. The vet treated her for fleas and assured us she was otherwise healthy. With no way to trace any previous owner, we faced a decision. After a family discussion, we decided to keep her. We named her Misty, inspired by the misty weather on the day I found her. Caring for Misty wasn't easy at first. We had to teach her to use the litter box, get her used to people, and take her for vaccinations. But as weeks turned into months, Misty grew into a playful and affectionate cat. She brought so much joy and laughter into our home with her antics and unique personality. Having Misty also taught me a lot about responsibility and compassion. I learned that taking care of another life means making sacrifices and being patient. Every morning, Misty would wake me up with her gentle purring and remind me of the day I found her, vulnerable and alone. Looking back, I realize how fortunate I was to have taken that unusual route home on that particular day. If I hadn't, Misty might still be out there, struggling to survive. Instead, she found a loving home with us, and we gained a wonderful friend. This experience has also made me more aware of the plight of stray animals. I've since become an advocate for animal adoption, encouraging friends and family to consider rescuing an animal in need. Each rescue story like Misty's can bring a new ray of hope and happiness, both for the animal and for the people who open their homes and hearts. Finding Misty was a defining moment in my life. It showed me the impact a single act of kindness could have, and how a small, scared kitten could change my world completely.